Right, we are in pool mode now. So we're going to try to hop into the Havana pool and make use of this this beautiful, serene Havana area. How cool is this? This is the level of crowds that I like.
Still hadn't gotten all the way in because it is flipping cold. We gotta try another pool and see if all the pools are this cold. But I mean, check it out. Right now, I have it to myself.
Look at this incredible view from the Havana pool. It just hangs off the side of the ship. All right, so the water is a little chilly.
I've made it this far in. He hadn't made it in yet. Tell him to get in. Come on, you can do it. Chicken. All right. There's a bench you can sit on. Here we go. Ah! Okay, no. Let's get up here. Ah, that's better. Go, Brian. Go, Brian. Go, Brian. You can do it. You can do it. Go get you a drinker or two. What is that? Cuban iced tea that you like so much? Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
All right, so this is our view of the Havana pool. Just hanging off the side of the ship.
Yeah.
It's gorgeous though. It's a little chilly. It's a little chilly, I'll admit. But I'm really enjoying this. I mean, there's like very few people. One of my favorite features. And you have this gorgeous view off the side of the ship. It's sweet. Oh, I'm really liking this Havana experience. Like I said, we have pretty much our own bar down here. I've gotten to know Jorge. He and I are best buddies now.
I like this area. I can't remember if I talked about it in the celebration series, but my bathing suit, which I really liked, was a last minute, gotta find any swimsuit that I can moment. We get to Miami for our celebration cruise in November, and I realized we had no swimsuits. I had forgotten to pack them. Actually, we got to the airport when I realized I had not packed them. So we make it into Miami, and it's like 11 o'clock. We get to the hotel, we grab an Uber. We found the closest Target, closest is 11:30. So me and Brian have to zoom to Target and just like, whatever. You'd think a Target in Miami or anywhere in Miami would have lots of swimsuits. Well, they did not. They had like one or two choices. And I found two swimsuits that I loved that fit well and I was impressed with. And I guess I shot well under duress. But it all worked out. So it's actually the same swimsuits I brought for Jubilee. Brian's gone to get some more drinks because it is so cold. We're hoping that'll warm it up. The air's gotten better, so this is our second sea day. We've gotten further into closer to Mexico, and thankfully it's warming up because we did have 50s, but now it's like, I think we're getting close to 80 degrees now. It's better.
So the cruise so far has been pretty enjoyable. I've had a great time. I've tried to do as much as I can, jam-packing all my days, full to the brim, and I try to hit every meal and multiple places for meals. It's been so much fun. One of my favorite things to do on a cruise ship is go to the comedy shows, and we went to a really fun one. The first night, it was there were two comedians, and they both did one after the other, and that's always a lot of fun. I also really enjoy going to see the stage shows, and the first night was a really fun show called Dear Future Husband. And though it was cheesy and kind of corny, it was just a fun time. There was a lot in it that I was not expecting to happen, but it was overall enjoyable. Lots of singing, lots of dancing. They were all very, very talented. Last night, I tried to go to another stage show because the app said Showtime this time, and I thought, oh, Showtime, that must be some kind of like Broadway homage or something. Oh boy, was I wrong. I walk in and it's the Love and Marriage show hosted by the cruise director. I was not expecting it, but it was fun, especially because it was hosted by Kendall Fire, the cruise director, and she is always a good time. Everything that I've gone to that she's hosted has just been a lot of fun. She's got a lot of energy and a lot to say, and she really makes this cruise very enjoyable herself. Fire! Is what she does. It's a lot of fun.
So there are lots of activities for children on board Carnival ships. One of the biggest things, they have a lot of Seuss activities going on, which culminates with a breakfast. On Jubilee, they have a new breakfast with Seuss characters. This time it's with Thing 1 and Thing 2. In Cherry on Top, you can find all your Dr. Seuss merch as well. Come check it out. Okay, one of my favorite things to do on sea days is tea time. It's only usually like an hour on sea days, so you have to really catch it. So let's go. It's in the Atlantic dining room. So let's go have some tea. They have tea and little snacks. I'm not even sure what snacks they're going to be yet. We're looking forward to it.
Thank you so much. Plus French lemon ginger. This one's gonna be cost $3. It's fine.
Oh, here, madam.
Okay. I want it there. Yeah. Enjoy.
Thank you. All right, so we just finished tea time. A little disappointing. They put us kind of towards the back of where all the tables were. Service was a little slow, but it was a lot of fun. We had a little savory option with salmon, and then they brought around some little tea cakes of different flavors, and of course the tea they brought around let you choose what you wanted. If you wanted green tea or a tea bag, a Lipton tea, or they had some specialty teas that did cost a little bit of an upcharge, but everything else was included. So always try it. If they have tea time, you have to really watch for it on the Hub app when it happens, because it only happens like on sea days and it's only like an hour. So make sure you catch it next time you're on one of these ships. Hey, we're getting ready for dinner. Brian's already gone down to Cucina to wait for me. I wanted to go over a few things that I find helpful when I'm getting ready to be on a cruise for face and body. Shampoo and conditioner. There is shampoo in the bathrooms here on these cruises, but the shampoo is not the best. It's just on a wall dispenser, not the great stuff. So bring your own shampoo and conditioner and make sure you have that packed, because what the ocean does and the wind does to your hair, you need that conditioner. Also, styling tools. These work fine in staterooms. There's no reason you can't plug this in and use it. I've seen questions before, people asking, can you bring styling tools? Yes, you can. There's no reason why you can't bring a styling tool. This is the new one I got for Christmas. Still learning to use it. Since I bought that brand, I happened to buy some dry shampoo because I like to carry dry shampoo with me. This morning I ran to the gym and it was a sea day, so I wasn't ready immediately to take a shower. So I just threw some dry shampoo on and did a few activities outside, and then came and took my shower right before we get dinner. But dry shampoo is always great to have. You can get it in any brand. I just like this one. Also the same brand, again, I bought it when I got the styling tool. This is called Salt and Sea Texturizing Spray through Lunge. This is great for if you just want to wash your hair and you kind of want to just let it go. You just kind of spray it in your hair, squish your hair around, especially if you have a little bit of curl in there. That way I don't have to spend a lot of time in the room, especially on sea days or port days even, styling my hair. So I just kind of let it dry naturally with a little bit of this, and it gives you a little texture, a little curl in it, and it kind of protects your hair. Moisturizer, I always bring my moisturizer because your face gets dried out between getting in the pool and getting in the ocean. Your face dries out, your body dries out. So any kind of body lotion, I always bring that. And chapstick. Chapstick's always good because for the same reason. I always grab travel makeup wipes. They just make an easy way to get that makeup off at night. You don't want to get all your makeup and your mascara and such on those white towels that are in the bathroom. I hate doing that. So those are some of my favorite things that I always bring with me. Hope you found this helpful. This is something a little different I thought about doing. Let me know if it helps. Something else I thought about was the hairdryer. If you're wondering if the staterooms have a hairdryer, they do. At least here on Carnival Jubilee, on all Carnival ships, there is a hairdryer. Most all cruise lines, there's a hairdryer. This is a Conair 875. It's a brand new one since it's a third sailing. It hadn't been used much. But it's got the cool shot. It's got your high and your low and your little help for your styling. So it works enough for me. If you need something more than that, definitely bring your own hairdryer. It will work fine in the stateroom. But this is what they have, and this is what I'm going to use. Lastly, I'll show you my dress. I got this one from Wantable. I tried a box from Wantable not too long ago. I'll link that video at the end. Let's go. We just finished our meal at Cucina del Capitano. It was a really good meal. So I actually paid a little extra to get the surf and turf. So I had lobster and filet. The lobster, which was grilled, is very hard to cook just right. It was perfect. The steak, I could cut it with a butter knife. It was so delicious. Everybody had different items from the menu, and it was all delicious. I had the arancini and the tuna from appetizers, and the arancini, you can't go wrong. I wish I would just gotten 2 of those. I couldn't decide what I wanted, and he's like, I'll bring both of them. I'm like, thank you. So we had a great time. Food was delicious. I had the lemon tort for dessert. It was really good too. The tiramisu was great. I don't think there were any bad items on the menu. It's delicious. Really good experience. Service was really good. Very attentive, and we enjoyed our meal. What an amazing show. So I just finished watching Rio Carnival. It took me all the way to Brazil. There was samba and there was capoeira and the costumes with the feathers and what you expect from a carnival show in Brazil. It's just amazing. Such a good performance. If you're on Carnival Jubilee, do not miss the show. Fantastic.